Hello, good evening. So, here we are with another episode of our coverage of FIFA World Cup. So, today we are discussing the 1962 FIFA World Cup. That is the seventh edition of the FIFA World Cup. And this World Cup it took place in Chile. Chile is a South American country. This is the end of the world. If you see the map of Chile, you can see very small strip is there, and that is very near the. After that, there is the sea and end of the world. There is no other country there, and below is the South Pole. Is there. The current population of Chile is around 19 millions, and their language is Spanish. It was a Spanish colony. So Chile hosts the seventh edition of FIFA Football World Cup because the previous two World Cups they were held in Europe, 1954 in Switzerland and 1958 in Sweden. So again, the defending champion Brazil defended their title and they beat the Czechoslovakia in the final by 3 goals to 1, and they won back-to-back World Cup. So Brazil became the second team after Italy. Italy won in 1934 and 1938. Now Brazil won in 1958 and 1962. After that, no other country has won two back-to-back World Cup. Let's see what Argentina will do this time. France reached the quarterfinal in Qatar, but France was beaten by Argentina. Let's see what will happen this time. So this World Cup it took place in Chile from 30th May till 17 June, and a total of, as I mentioned, 16 teams they played in this World Cup. There were no teams from Asia and Africa, and there was one team from North America, Mexico, and there were five teams. They were from South America. Argentina, Brazil, they were the defending champion. Chile, they were the host. Colombia, playing first time, and Uruguay. And from Europe, there were 10 teams. The Bulgaria was the team who was playing first time in this World Cup. And other major teams like England, Hungary, Italy, Soviet Union, Spain, Switzerland, Germany, and Yugoslavia. So all these 16 teams, they were divided into four groups of four teams, like the previous format. And from the top two teams, they will go to play on the quarter final from these four groups. And the eight teams which emerged in quarterfinal were Soviet Union. They played against Chile, and that game was won by Chile by 2 goals to 1. The second quarterfinal was between Brazil and England, which Brazil won by 3 goals to 1. So this set a semi-final between the host Chile and Brazil, both South American teams. The third quarterfinal was between West Germany and Yugoslavia, which Yugoslavia won by 1 goals to 0. And the last quarterfinal was between Hungary and Czechoslovakia, which Czechoslovakia won by 1 goal to 0. So this set another semi-final between Yugoslavia and Czechoslovakia. The first semi-final was between Chile, host, and Brazil, which Brazil won by 2 goals to 4 goals. And the second final between these two, Slovakia, Yugoslavia, and Czechoslovakia, it was won by Czechoslovakia by 3 goals to 1. So this set the final between the defending champion Brazil and Czechoslovakia. If you remember our 1938 edition, Czechoslovakia reached the semi-final final there also in 1938 World Cup in France, but they were beaten by Italy in extra time. So this is the second time Czechoslovakia reached into the final, and unfortunately they lost this final as well by 3 goals to 1, setting Brazil to win their second FIFA World Cup title. The final it took place on 17th of June 1962 in Santiago. Santiago is the capital of Brazil, uh, Chile, and the Czechoslovakia they scored the first goal in 15 minutes, but then Brazil after 2 minutes they equalized this match, and then they went on to win by 3 goals to 1. This was the stadium Stadio Nacional in Santiago, Chile. And now Pele has won two World Cups. Pele won in 1958 and then Pele won this World Cup also in 1962. So he became the legend when he won the third World Cup, but not in 1966. This is after another year. So this is brief review of the FIFA World Cup 1962, which was held in Chile, South America, and the champion was Brazil. The next World Cup was in in an English speaking country. This is the first World Cup which took place in English speaking country in 1966, that was England. Before this, all the editions they were played in non-English countries. So we'll discuss that World Cup in details. So stay tuned with our Betak channel. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And we will be welcoming your any suggestion for our channel. Thank you very much. Good night.